something?
Game window lost.
Did Maddie just
I couldn't do
anything
anything.
for me?
What?
It is
No?
recommended to play this option while standing as you can walk around. Holy
Oh
shit.
wow.
Oh, wow.
I was just updated that you
Oh,
guys went
okay.
live to play Tomb Raider VR.
Shit.
Okay, so all of the features in the game are available. So left trigger and right trigger, or trackpad.
Facebook. Hello.
I don't know. You gotta go back into the game. I can't do nothing.
Well, hang
I don't
on.
even know how to
Okay.
move yet.
I'm gonna stop streaming. Sorry, people.
Prezis.
Okay, I'm live. Shut up.
What?
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 Live?
Lemon bars?
Lemon?
Can you click on the window so I can do
I
things?
know!
I can't do anything. And my controllers won't show up.
Cause
Hi.
we're gonna go live on Facebook, okay?
Bruh.
Can you do stuff?
That's what I'm saying.
Like try
It's
doing stuff.
So is it
before I
left
go
trigger
live.
and right trigger? I don't. Oh, I do hear sound. Okay.
Why is it fucking 100 degrees in here? Holy shit.
It's 80 degrees
Why?
because we have boiler heat, so it's freebies. I can open this though.
Griff, are you able to
I can't move or anything, so something's wrong. Like, are the controllers paired and working and shit? Like, do they say they're working? It's in relics, blah, blah, blah.
I get to keep my truck for 9 months, yay.
You ever play the Tomb Raider games?
No.
Dude, they're sweet. Especially the new ones. The new ones run at such a, like, beautiful, like, resolution.
We are live!
I know in the old ones you could like take her top off and you could run around with her topless.
Was that actually a thing?
Yeah,
I run
back in like the very old PC ones you could do that. My
Huh.
grandpa was
Oh,
telling
it
me.
was probably a mod then, yeah. Dude, they got mods for everything. Everything.
Hey,
What?
you got a mod for that?
Hey, you got some mods? You got some mods, bro?
You got games on your phone?
You got games on your phone?
You got mods on your
Final notice to
Final
Lara
notice.
Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice
So
for the
short.
purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
Dang.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to him.
Oh, there's my controllers. Oh, there's kind of some
That's
latency
safe.
here. That's kind of weird. I haven't seen that yet. It's like doing the wave. Alright, teleport. Hold left trigger and tilt the left VR controller or use L to aim towards the...
and tilt the left.
Okay, use R to rotate the target. Oh, okay. There, that's how you rotate some stuff. And then... Wow, that is so lame. Why wouldn't it just be left trigger and then release?
What is
You have
it?
to you have to hold the left trigger and then click the right trigger to teleport.
Weird.
If you release the left trigger, like watch. So I'll just release the left trigger. And then like on the right trackpad is how you turn around like that. And then like right trigger is how to teleport.
That's weird.
What? Why would they do that? Who made this? Alright, snap rotation use left or right.
That,
Left
is that
or right
grip?
what?
I think that's a grip.
Oh, so I can just move like this too. Like just clicking on the thing I can move. So that's like dodge, I guess? Oh, side buttons, okay. And then they use the side buttons to rotate.
It's not a very pretty rotate either.
Not really. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, so
Dad's
What's this? What's this? Dad's map of the forgotten cities of North Syria. Oh, I was already there. Oh, kinda. I saw it. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet.
map of the...
Maddie, you gotta keep...
I am
What are you doing?
clicked on. I
Game
promise.
window lost.
Forgotten cities of
Unless
northern
I have to
Syria.
re-click it. I don't know.
There we
He
go.
was closer than he knew to finding the prophet's
Oh,
tomb.
so I could just move my hand and that's how it moves. Okay, so zoom in, right trigger. Okay, how do I... Alright, go back. Leave me alone! What do we got here? Oh, you gotta click on it again.
Again?
Yeah. Weird. I don't know, maybe it's because we're using something with like OBS.
My
or something.
birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
Oh look, there's a little dinosaur there. What's on the back? Wait. There's some crap on the back. This is so hard to move. Why did they do this?
That's my handwriting.
I can't even
My
read it.
penmanship was pretty good.
Come on. This is so awkward. The treasure of the what? Ancients? Treasure of the ancients? Let's go with that. Alright, there's probably some stuff in here. You get the code to the lock.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere.
Alright.
Maybe in the library.
Is this the library? Okay, so she said go to the library. So I'm gonna go to the library to find some,
The door to the library.
what? What is this?
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Oh, cool beans. Where are we at? So we want to go, oh, okay, so I want to go kind of right. Well, where does that go? It goes off map. Who made this? Actually, I think I did. Oh, see, look, there's my little handprints. Well, not mine, Laura's, but same thing. Right now, because it's VR and things.
Too
What happened
dark.
there?
Going to need a flashlight.
Oh, you can't walk through the dark? Come on now. We gotta find a
She's
flashlight.
scared.
Yeah, I know.
She's scared.
Oh, that's the thingy I found. In like the first level. Really? I'm using space heaters? Free movement unlocked. Free movement mode is now available in the options. Yes, please, 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 please. Where's the free movement? How do I get where's the settings?
Dos Equis.
Where is... I still don't know where the settings are though. Are those not... Can you get to settings by any chance, Maddie?
I
Somehow?
can-
Oh wait, there we go. Okay, it was my right thingy. Where are the graphics at? Right, so just select and click right. I'm guessing it's an option somewhere. Free. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh no. Whoop. Alright, let's get out of here. I can. Oh, that's so much better. Can I run though? Like, do I really have to move this slow?
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something. And I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Who's Atlas? I don't remember who Atlas is, to be honest. I haven't watched or like played these games or watched the movies in a long time.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Oh, is this like from the movie when they all came in through the...
Tomb Raider movies.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Tomb Raider movies in a long time. This somewhat looks familiar, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, dude. There's Tomb
Wait,
Raider.
what'd you say?
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just
Wait, what'd you
wanted to
say?
see.
Sorry.
We've been through
You didn't know that there were Tomb Raider movies.
Mum's
Oh, yeah.
room in here.
They're all...
Just stay out of there, darling.
Well, I'm gonna go through there
Atlas was
anyways.
so protective of the West
Hey.
Wing. Locked.
I need the master
Key
key.
to open
Let's go this way. Wow, this is very slow. I don't like that. And there's no like way to run. Oh wait, maybe view controls. Move, free movement, survival instincts, pause, rotate.
I'm
Nope,
not playing a game.
that's not like. What are you doing?
Nothing? Why is your button so hard to press?
What button?
Volume button.
For my phone?
Yeah.
You probably, it's something with a case. You gotta like readjust it.
That's stupid. Or maybe you just have a crappy phone.
What's in here? Everything is just locked. Wait, what's this?
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
Oh, examine for hidden information. Right there. Wait.
Someone has a sense of humor.
Stop smoking, love R. I don't know who R is. I forgot that you can like inspect shit. Stuff. Things. And stuff. What's this? What's it doing here?
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Huh. Alright. Gotta find that flashlight. Or, you're gonna say that every time I go past it?
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she
Wow.
ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Dang. That's some heavy stuff. What else we got? Got another cabinet over here. Whoa! No, nothing's in here. What'd you say?
He's listening to Franz.
Oh, Franz. Franz.
One
they
of
did
Dad's
today?
Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Alright, I guess. It's kind of weird.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin. A picture with Dad and Anna.
So is Anna the mom? I don't fully remember. I wish I remembered the story. Alright, where? This one over here. What's this?
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL.
Oh. No, can't grab anything down there.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
My
Yeah.
parents made a good team,
Another round.
challenging each other from the start.
What else we got? I'm not seeing anything else. What was this?
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. Icy but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway.
Wow.
One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
Aha, another cabinet. Give me the combo.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Huh. Anything else? Give me something good. Nope. It's Ooh, can I open this door?
Locked.
Hey.
There's got to be another way through.
There's got to be another way through.
I guess I didn't look at this.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
That's it? Cool. Alright. Find a door or something. I guess I haven't really been downstairs. I should probably go check down there.
What are you doing?
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and, oh, God, I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby, but it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
What, she
There
died?
on the floor, Mistress Lara.
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
Alright. Anything in here? I got a phone.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long, I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Sounded very robotic.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
What is this? Oh, it's a flashlight. Ooh! So I can go through that hallway now.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Let's see if there's anything else though that I was missing. Any other info?
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Gross. Oh my god, that's so gross.
Nothing. Moving down here. Yep. Alrighty. Back on up in the darkness. Hello?
Hmm?
Can I tell you this, or is this a bad time?
Tell me what?
My cousin is dating this chick in like Arizona, and
Where is my
she
item?
cut off a piece of her hair and sent it to him in the mail.
Oh, that's creepy.
That is creepy.
And he was like, "Oh, now I know that we'll always be together because I can have the feel and touch of your hair." Like, what
That's
are
creepy.
you talking about?
That's
How do
funny.
I activate this damn flashlight?
Flashlight powers activate! Nope. And I have no idea.
Abracadabra!
Alakazam.
Nope. Ah, it automatically turns on. Ooh, things.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows,
Candy
you're
Crush,
just having
I own
innocent
it.
second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please,
Dang.
consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Look, there's a light. Oh, is that a light? Okay, it's in my hand. Yeah, that's a light. Why didn't I just grab that one? Flashlight. Gotta go find it and stuff. Alright. Where? Right, where's forward? That's forward. Oops. Oh, hello.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Yeah. But it was so cool in the movies.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
There's a broom, mop, something like that. It's down here. Can I open this door? Yep. Circuit panel, something, right? Hello, creepy crawlies. Oh, there's a rat. Look at that thing.
Gross. Like, ew.
Like, ew.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
God, this is creepy. I feel like something's gonna get me.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Is there like a combination here or something? Anything? Can I grab anything? No? Can I move this, maybe? Aha!
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning...
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
That's so cool. It like comes out from the sides and stuff.
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
Isn't everything? Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
Aha! Oh. It requires a crowbar. You can find a crowbar somewhere.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
I gotta go around and move it. Ooh, more rats. Alright. Should. Oh.
Griff, take a step to your left.
To my left? Like that?
Yep.
Move this one too. Aha. Secret discovered. Ooh, what's this?
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
I don't even know what that means. I don't not know.
Dad, this is it!
Wine
The
talk.
basement of despair.
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there. See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
So I gotta look for traps, that's what you're saying? Hello? Not really much down here. Infinity? What is that?
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
That's funny. Where am I supposed to go? I guess it's this way. Is that actually a thing?
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Where's the secret? It just goes the opposite way I want it to go.
Winston used my hair ribbons to make
step to
this.
your right.
He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday
to your right.
surprise.
To my right?
Mm-hmm.
Winston used hair ribbons to make this. Oh. What are hair ribbons?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know either. If I step in it, will I get caught? Go.
Water damage from the main hall above.
I just wonder, like, how long does this building stay standing with all the water damage and, like, rotting and stuff? I guess a lot of it's probably, like, brick. I ain't a crowbar. Still don't have a crowbar. I haven't found one yet. What was that? Crowbar, where you at?
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
I want to know how she died.
Who?
Plans for adding electricity
Laura's
to the
mother.
manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page. Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Dang it. Anything. Nothing. Prob's gonna be up here. Yes. My guess. Yeah.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Oh, cool. So now I have to find a master key.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now. It leads to the master key. We made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Ah, okay, so I need to find some fire.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure.
Take us up to your
My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here. Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though.
Huh. Oh, I need to find more information. Come on. Where are you at? I want to say it's that.
The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather. Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
Press and hold R when near fireplace throughout the manor to light them. Cool.
This should
Ignite!
help me read the map.
Give me the map.
I can see the map.
Yeah.
Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in
Oh, I already know all that.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more faint.
Alright, so by the bookshelf, they said? Somewhere? Maybe? This bookshelf? What bookshelf? I don't remember. I wish I could pull that map back up again.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful.
Does that not look like it's glowing? Oh, no, it's just a scene or whatever. Ah!
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing. Alright.
Now I can go to the West Wing.
This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
The Forbidden.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find. I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Huh.
No.
This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
You see, these two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best
Find another book.
times.
There's another book somewhere.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
More clues to find in the library. Okay. Another book over here or something?
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Why tigers?
Spent so many hours in
dinosaur.
here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
I guess let's go back upstairs. I must have missed something. Nope. What's that over there? I don't know if I can even get up over there. How'd you like to have this library, Maddie?
I wouldn't die for a library like this.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8?
I've never seen her read a book. Not one time.
That one time?
I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number.
I go through stages where like I read a lot and then I don't read. I go in and out, but like I love
So like
books.
two little bird-looking things. Oh. Oh, so now I'll be able to open the combination, maybe? I do, I have 2 out of 2.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings at their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
West Wing, here we come. Oh.
Worse than I thought.
There's a tree. Why did we put scary music to this? I know nothing's gonna pop out at me.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it.
No.
Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
So did her mom leave or die?
Yeah, you probably have to go. Oh, you too, don't you?
I would have finished it actually. See if I can get through this door. Search the bedroom for 2 clues.
My mother's perfume. The smell.
Gemma!
After
I think this was Dad's pocket watch.
Are you on Samsung side now too?
No.
Is that Griffin's one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of my Samsung.
We talked about
Yo, if
this
anyone wants to buy my phone,
Looks like it stopped
No one
precisely
wants
at
your
midnight.
crappy phone.
hey.
Atlas has done. How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me, tonight. I will take care of Atlas, and then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so
razor after
young,
this?
but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't
Crazy how
imagine
he'll
having
talk
one of
to you
these
for
made of
40
me.
minutes, but I can't even talk to him for like 2.
What?
told me like 9 a.m.
Who, me?
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see
How's that
Richard
work?
in his element, seeing
were
him
out
at
of
his
work.
best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of De Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Twitch and YouTube. We just get views later on.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription
Wow, she
had
left
faded.
back her wedding ring?
I'm pretty sure she died.
Fuck that dude.
I'm pretty sure she died. I'm not 100% sure.
He is trash.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life
Amelia
can change
is with
such a
child.
simple
That's
event.
such a weird way to say
Obviously,
that.
we
That's how
don't
they
know the
used to say it.
gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin.
Hey, my
She's
name!
more infamous a Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dang. Some deep stuff.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
God, I hate this movement. It sucks so much. I just want to look at it.
There's a date, October something. Damn, the number is faded.
19th.
The anniversary was in October. Which day? Oh, I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Right there, October
13th, Mum's birthday.
Hey, I got all the
Parents were
clues.
married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Wait, what did it say? No, I missed it. Dang it. Oh. Search the remaining combination and relics in the altar. Woo!
Okay, alright, keep it together. I'm starting to see things.
Wait, did she see something? I didn't see anything.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways?
Yeah,
Had
it's
I made a
not
terrible
that
mistake?
big.
I have never been more delighted to be wrong.
Dude, I would love to have
Richard
this
welcomed
house.
me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Love wins. That's what she just said.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
Probably better. But you wouldn't be a badass.
Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favorite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red.
Oh, I was
I
gonna say
smiled,
that.
thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Blocks of red. Dad's favorite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
Oh wait, there's another thingy though.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
She did die.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, I called it.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's
Oh,
work.
show.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely.
Back to the safe. Oh, I wish you could actually run with like the free movement.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad.
Yeah. There's 54 relics? How did I miss that many? Unless there's a crowbar in here. Wow. Oh, wait, 59 completed. I'm opening the safe and then I'm gonna call it quits. Actually, so once I figure this out, I gotta go to the relics. What was I supposed to go to? Oh, the Pharaoh's crown for my birthday, treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8. Okay, that doesn't matter. Look at all the crap. Master key, flashlight, lighter. Is there like a clues tab, maybe? Documents, clues. Written down the combination, but it looks like he left himself some clues to remember the numbers. How do I... Oh, that's how you examine them, okay. I gotta like go through and actually look at all of them. So what did I go through first? I went through the library first. How many blocks were there? Because I bet you that's what the last number is. So I was using, does it have my crown in here? Is that considered a relic? What just happened? Map 1, okay. I can see the map looks like the key is underneath the trunk. Nope. No, that's expedition map. Old chessboard. No, from Winston. No. Oh, wait. Egyptian crown, right there. Shot. Examine.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that.
What do you
thing.
think it is?
I need to find the birthday crown so I can figure out what that first number is.
But you know the rest of the numbers?
No, I gotta find all. I have all the stuff now. Now I just gotta figure it out.
Trash. I don't know what that is though.
Did I just hear a door? Huh? What do you say?
Nothing.
I heard a door. What?
Nobody here, so I don't know.
We're gonna die.
Alright, hopefully we don't die.
There's no AR-15 guys in here. All good.
Alright, so perfume bottle. I want the actual crown. Where's the crown? Picture. Okay, well actually let's go to the save. Oh, safe combination clues. They're all already put together for me. Wow, I should have found that first.
Well, good going.
I want to examine.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say...
Is this like in order maybe?
I don't know.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Okay, so that's the order.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to...
Ah, so 4 cubes. So that's the middle one. So the middle number is 4. I'm guessing in here there has to be... Oh, like... Oh, okay, so this also has a safe combination thing.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How
So
old was I again?
little
6,
birdie things.
8.
And then I want the hieroglyphics worksheet.
I remember this now.
So you need to find the little
Each
bird.
district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
5.
I always preferred these symbols
5,
to the actual number
4,
hieroglyphs.
13. I
Okay,
got this.
Found all the clues. Let's see
Oh,
if I can
shit.
figure this out.
There's only 3? No. What?
Just do 5, 4.
No, that's not it.
5, 4, 3?
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
4 days. Oh, yo, 4 days. 4 days before. It's when they got married, not her birthday.
So
549. Woo! I love me some puzzles. This is like an escape room like type thing, you know?
It makes me
You ever seen
happy
those
to know
things?
that Dad kept
Yeah.
us safe.
What?
it's her handprint, or your hand.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
It's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains.
Crashed in the mountains.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
He tries to bring her back to life.
Yeah.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page.
I need fire!
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Alright. Alright.
One sec. I gotta get to the fire. Cause that's where the that's where everything comes together. Has to be. And then I'm done. If it's not the fire, we can finish it at a different time. Because it's getting about that time. We need to go. Again. Oh, what is this? It's a whole other. Oh no. Okay. Here's where I need to be.
A hidden message.
The final puzzle. Great. So now I have to.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
They're hieroglyphs for something. Alright.
Power. I've hit
Forward.
power on all 3 remotes.
I got you. You. There is no remote for it. Yeah, that's what's confusing.
I looked on the back of the fucking
Alright.
thing.
Thanks for watching, guys. We will finish this up. We'll probably start this with our next stream, and then we'll hit up something else. So, see you guys. Thanks for watching.